Okay, hi everyone. We're gonna do a flip through of the reading lesson, Teach Your Child to Read in 20 Easy Lessons by Michael Levine and Sharon Langton, or Sharon Langton. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right. But my child is now 5. She'll be 6 in August, and we started this book last year when she turned 5. And it's been really good. She actually learned how to read using this book. I wanted to do this book because I don't see a lot of information on YouTube about it. I see 100 teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons, which I've heard very good things about that, but we gravitated towards this one and it worked out for us. So again, 20 easy lessons. And here are the lessons 1 through 20, and they tell you the sounds that they're gonna go over. And this is a phonics based, so we're sounding out everything. Okay, so this is chapter 1. They would do k, ah, s, at, and it teaches you how to teach them to read through it. It was really hard in the beginning because she had no clue how to do any of this, and I had no clue how to teach her. So it was pretty rocky in the beginning. And we even took a break in about November, December, and started back up. I was hoping January, but that didn't work out. I think we started back up in February. Because I was a little defeated, but when we got back, she was much better at catching on. I think she just needed a tad bit of a break with everything. But yeah, this is lesson 1. And by the end of lesson 1, she is to memorize these words. Go over these words a few times with your child. So throughout reading these pages, she would also come back here and do these. And each lesson is about 19 to 21 pages long. So this is lesson 2. There we go. Well, for us, I just had her do 2 pages a day, turn it, put the bookmark in. The next day she would do 2 pages, and then go over the list at the end of the chapter, which, as you can see, well, when we get there, for chapter or lesson 2, she has more words. So we do 2 pages a day. And she would read this. Simple sentences. Simple sentences. Let's skip to 3. So this is lesson 3. And here are the sentences. Still simple, but it's a little bit longer. And again, we did 2 pages a day. At the end of chapter 3 or lesson 3, these are the words that she had to know before moving on. It's helpful because they use those words in their little stories. So this is lesson 4. And here are the stories. Sentences got a little bit longer. Periods were not at the end, but here. So she had to learn to stop here to start a new sentence. Still, everything is in lowercase. Okay, let's skip to 5. Everything is still in lowercase, but the list is much longer. So she had to learn these before moving on to lesson 6. Okay, oops, sorry. Into lesson 6. I think we started doing flashcards by these, but she caught on pretty well. This is 7, so we had some periods, some commas. I had to teach her how to use all of those, and it's also in the lesson. It walks you through it. More words. Okay, lesson 8. So we wanted to finish this whole book, but unfortunately we did not. We stopped here on lesson 12, but she's a very good reader. She reads through her Bob book. She reads Piggy and Elephant by Mo Willems by herself. She's been reading a lot of easy readers on her own, which I'm very happy with the progress that happened with this book. Let's look at the stories. They started having capitalize the first word, periods, spacing, better spacing, just to teach her about how to read through a paragraph. So we didn't get all the way here yet. This is stuff that we haven't gotten to, but it's okay. We just switched over to Logic of English because I wanted her to get more handwriting and spelling in, and other things. It's a more complete curriculum. This was good for a start, beginner, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing she's learning in Logic of English now, except for she gets to work on her handwriting within the lesson and work on spelling within the lesson. I mean, I could have done it on my own here, but I prefer something that incorporates those aspects for me. I prefer not to think and do all the work of making a curriculum. But this was a good book. So for motivation, once she finished a chapter, she got a certificate signed by her teacher, which is me. Full color on cardstock certificate. And also she had on the refrigerator progress chart, full color, and she would put a sticker after each lesson that she did, and I would put the date on there. And the book says when you're done with the book, send them an email or something, and they will send you a certificate of completion, which I'm guessing would be this, but in color, which I could probably print off their website, but we thought it'd be cool to actually get one from the company, but since we're not finishing out, it's okay. She's okay. She's earned plenty of certificates, and she has her progress chart to look back at. I'm gonna save it, but this was a good book. I recommend it. I didn't buy it though. It's from the library, and I've just been using it that way ever since, from the library. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll answer them the best I can. I'm no expert. It was my first year homeschooling, so we got through it. I'll do a flip through of the other books that I've used. But I used this alongside Easy Peasy All-in-One Homeschool, but I chose this over their sight words, I guess you can call it. I preferred phonics for her. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.